Hi, I'm Dan Kester from I Play Tennis, and today we are going to talk a little bit about rackets. What you need to know is that the racket manufacturers are making rackets for all types of players. So you need to take a look at each specific racket, have the conversation with whoever is helping you select the racket to understand what it's designed for and what is best for your game. In general, rackets are designed for two purposes. First, rackets are smaller head sizes. This is a mid-size, it's 95 square inches. The beam tends to be thinner, and it's a solid racket, so it weighs a little bit more, and it's balanced in the handle. These rackets are designed for people who like to swing away at the ball and need a lot of control from the racket. They're able to generate their own power, and the racket helps them control their swing. On the opposite end of the spectrum are the big, super oversized rackets. If you take a look at these rackets, the beams are now a lot wider, but they're extremely lightweight because they're now hollow. These rackets are also weighted in the head. So the super lightweight, oversized rackets are designed for the players with short swings who need a lot of power from the racket for their tennis game. And then there is everything in between. So as you're shopping for rackets, there are a couple things that you can look for. You can look at the weight of the racket. The average weight for an adult racket is about 10 ounces. So as rackets get heavier than 10 ounces, they're designed for more control. And as they get lighter than 10 ounces, they're designed for more power. The second thing you can look at is the balance of the racket. As rackets are weighted into the head, meaning they're head heavy, they are designed for more power. Think of it as a centrifugal force, and as the racket's coming around with the weight out in the head, it helps those short strokes come around a little bit faster. As rackets are balanced in the handle, or head light, the weight is in the handle, and you have to put more effort behind it to get power from your stroke. So again, 10 ounces is kind of in the middle. Most of your player rackets are going to be in the 11-ounce range, and most of your lighter weight rackets are going to be in the 9-ounce range. All of the brands have their power rating system, and as we're looking at prints, what you can do is look at the rating system on the inside. Power level says 1150 on this racket, so it is designed for a little more power, with 1000 being about average. And all of the head cards that are on rackets generally will give you the power rating system on the back. So in the case of prints, your rackets that are designed for control are going to be in the 800 range. The rackets designed for a lot of power are going to be in the 1600 range. And again, all the brands have their versions of those rating systems. With head, the rating system is a swing rating. And so on the inside of the racket, you'll notice that it has a letter, and it's going to be either an L or an S. The L stands for long swings. Those are your rackets designed for control. And the S is going to stand for short swings. Those rackets are designed for more power. It's also going to have a number after it. The more extreme the number, the more extreme it is on that spectrum. So your heavier rackets designed for control are going to be in the L6 range, and your lightweight rackets designed for more power are going to be in the S range, so all the way up to S10. So their middle-of-the-road rackets are going to be L1 or S1. A little bit on the control side for the L1, a little bit on the power side for the S1. Another way that rackets rate their power is with a numbering system. In the case of vocal, your heavier rackets, designed for more control, are going to have a higher number. This happens to be the Power Bridge series, and this is the Power Bridge 10. So the higher the number, the more control. The lower the number, the more power. So you have a Power Bridge 10, which will give you the most control, working your way down, for example, to a Power Bridge 4, which is going to give you a lot more power than that. Wilson also uses that rating system for their performance improvement rackets. So the current technology is the K-factor technology. So you'll have a K6, a K5, a K4, and again, the lower the number, the more power it's designed to generate. There are two additional factors to take a look at when deciding what racket is best for your game. The first is going to be the shape of the head. If you compare these two rackets, they are similar in head size, but you can notice that there is a dramatic difference in the shape of the head. Rackets that are more oval shaped are better for flat hitters. They have an elongated sweet spot. Rackets that are designed with a rounder shape are better for topspin hitters. It's not that you can't use one or the other for your particular game, it's just the additional benefit of a rounder racket is that when you hit with topspin, you hit on the side of the racket head and you roll the ball across. So the more surface space you have to roll the ball across, the more spin is generated. Again, this is a racket, not a wand, so you have to have the stroke to generate the spin. The racket is designed to enhance the spin. And then the final thing to take a look at is the stringing pattern. Rackets that are designed with strings that are closer together are designed for a lot more control. Rackets that are designed with an open stringing pattern are designed for a lot more grab on the ball and again to enhance the spin. So lots of things to look at for what's right for your game. The weight of the racket, the balance of the racket, the head size, and even the type of string pattern that that racket has. Find the right racket for your game and you'll have a lot more fun. So finding the right racket for your game will help you have a lot more fun in your tennis experience. We at iPlay have a staff of 5. We all play tennis and we're all here to help you find the right equipment for your game. So come by and see us. We're open 7 days a week. Monday through Friday, we're open 10 to 7. On Saturday, we're open from 8 to 6, and then Sunday 12 to 6. Hope to see you soon.